Hey YouTubers, it's Mason coming back at you from the Dunbear lair. Um, yeah, I, this is going to be a contest response for, Josh Johnson 55's contest, um, let me make sure I have this right, What Makes You, uh, contest, um, so I'm gonna tell you guys a lot about me. Um, First, I'll start with this. Basically, since I was little, well, actually, when I was born with what is called clubfoot. I believe I've talked about that before. Basically, my foot was shaped like the end of a golf club, and turned sideways. So, yeah, I had to have 3 surgeries on my right foot for that. Um, then when, and by the way, if I make it sound like boohoo, me, I don't mean to do that. Just my story. It's got a lot of stuff that has not gone well in my life. Um, so, but anyways, back to what I was saying. Um, when I finally started going to school, in preschool, I was still in a cast, from my third surgery, so everybody at the school made fun of me, um, including the teacher. Um, so that was not a fun experience. Uh, then I wasn't really into sports in the beginning of my life. I was more into like Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh cards and Beyblades. If anybody else is born, or if anybody else is like was like a kid in the 2000s, you know what I'm talking about. So I was really into that stuff growing up. Um, then when I was in elementary school, I had a back and forth situation with a friend slash enemy. So he was my friend a lot of the time, and then every once in a while he would betray my trust and stab me in the back. So he wasn't that great of a friend. So I had an issue with him in elementary school. Then junior high, I went to two different, three different junior high schools. Um, I went to one in Crest Hill, Illinois, called Timber Ridge, which is where I met my now ex-girlfriend. But for a long time she was my on and off again girlfriend. So Timber Ridge, Amboy Junior High, which that was pretty nice, and then finally the school district in which I would be in for basically my whole junior high, well, the rest of my junior high and high school career. Lena Winslow. So I was there for a while. There from the start of 7th grade to when I graduated. While there, I started getting into sports. Originally, it was arena football. My favorite team being the Chicago Rush because I'm from, well, Illinois, and Chicago's the biggest city. Blah blah blah. Um, Anyways, so I was a big fan of them for a long time. Uh, Mike Ditka was the owner, or one of the owners. Um, but so um, sorry about the butt and size. um, so we when I moved to Lena, I met at the time my mom's boyfriend, but not currently my stepfather, unfortunately. Let's just put it this way: I hate the man. I cannot stand him one bit. Guy has treated me like trash since day one. Um, so I finally decided that I was going to move out when I graduated from high school. Um, so I moved to Oswego, Illinois, in 2013. I've lived here ever since. So I've been on YouTube for about a year and a half, because it will be officially 2 years in August, because my first video I put on YouTube was my recap video of the 2013 Nationals. So I am going to Nationals this year. So I hope to see some of you guys. I know that Ben, show your hits. Zach, Bears Player 23, Stotty, Ryan, RBI, Ryan is going to be there. So, I'm really looking forward to Nationals. But I've got so much stuff right now I've got to deal with. I am trying to work back into getting back into college during the summer semester, because I stopped going to college for a while, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to go back this summer or whatever. I don't know. So just to tell you that, so I wanted to tell you guys about me and where I've come from, basically from my whole life. I've had issues with pretty much all the members of my family. I've had issues with my dad, my mom, my aunt, who I see every Tuesday and Wednesday. I love them all, but from time to time I have issues with them, especially my mom, because she sees that after I chose to move in with my dad, my mom saw that as me betraying her to live with my dad. No, I didn't do it to betray my mom. No, I did it because I could no longer deal with my stepfather, who called me gay, retarded, would hit me, would swear at me for no reason. That's why I left. Was not anything that has to do with my mom. I love my mom to death. And so I hate the fact that she thinks that I left her. And also, I did go through some stuff with my, almost 4 years ago now. My grandma, who I was very, very, very close to, died. So I'm still struggling with that, especially with yesterday being St. Patrick's Day. St. Patrick's Day was one of my grandmother's favorite holidays, so that's why yesterday was kind of happy day but sad day for me because of the fact that my grandma was not here. So, and I'm sorry that it seems like I'm about to cry. I miss her a lot. So that's a little bit about me. Thank you guys for putting up with this video. I'll see you hopefully soon with a mail day video. But for now, guys, peace.